Yes. You know, as I mentioned, I understood that General Joseph Dunford, the Commandant of the United States Marines, did get a job there. Yes, as the Joint Chiefs of Staff. Poop. Now, you've been, well, my sons do not belong to the military. Now, I want a phone call from them. Then I'm going to sue all of those in this nation that are legally liable, yes, for the support and defense of the United States Constitution. And for every email that I sent in 2016 when I said, I'm going to, oh, well, I want them and I want you to return them to me. Now, the Marines have been playing some sort of little game where we have to be the gun. We have to be the deciding factor. You know, it's nice that Marines, they train for, well, really all kinds of things, 175,000 of them, yes. But this idea that martial law exists, yes. Where you, as generals and admirals, had decided that you had to keep my sons because of how special they are. So, well, you cannot use martial law as justification to refuse to support and defend the Constitution. Now, maritime law, admiralty law, poop. If it was found out that the actual individuals that have kept me from my sons are actual military, yes, because you gave it, well, I could prosecute you in any maritime law court anywhere in the world. That phone has not rang. I've been arrested multiple times since I told you. And I was absolutely sure that you, well, generals and admirals cannot declare martial law. My sons could not reside with any person in active duty military for the last 7.5 years. You cannot arbitrarily decide to take the children of American citizens. I will sue the Marines for every fucking. Yes, General. Now, there is what is known as masonry. I just want to know how many Marines belong to the Masons. Yes. How many admiral Marines? How many Marines are Masons? Pooch. You know, it's been said that George Washington was a Mason. And I told the Masons I'm going to take everything they own. Pooch. Because it seemed to me that it was the Masons, the white supremacists, or the Mormons were going to decide everything that this. Now, it's an organization. Yeah. And it seemed that a lot of Marines, they thought that they had to be a Mason to be a Marine. Are you a Mason general? Or are you a Marine? Just give me the last 40 years of 1 to 4 star generals of the United States Marines. I find out that your 33rd degree Masonry of the Scottish Rite is more important than your allegiance to the United States. I'll put you in prison. General Putin. If your allegiance, if your fucking allegiance to the Masons is more important than the Constitution of the United States, I'll put every